do this.
Hi and welcome to my, second tip video. This time I'm driving in the Aufkl Panther and, this is a video how to use it. Well, first of all, what's special about this tank? Well, it is fast. This is the first game where I got the new engine, that's the 900
Let's
horsepower
rock.
engine, that's the top engine. And this tank is fantastic. I mean, I don't get it why so many people dislike it. This tank is amazing if you know how to use it. It's fast, it's very maneuverable. It's better maneuverable than a VK. Some people use a derp gun on it, but I don't recommend for you to use a derp gun because this gun can do more damage. Plus, if you're someone who doesn't have lots of credits, well, I think it's better to use the 75. Well, first of all, how to use this tank. This tank is not made for scouting. This tank is a support tank. What does a support tank mean? A support tank means a tank that goes trades in action when a team needs help. You are someone who helps the team. You don't rush, you don't scout for artillery. You are helping the team. If the team is asking for assistance, you go help them and give them assistance. This tank is fast, like I said before. Its top speed is 72 km/h, and you will easily hit this, that 72 km/h. It's not the same as the T50-2, but it is close to the T50-2. Don't be afraid. If you're on tier 10, you can do damage. People will not focus this tank because they know that it will not do much damage. If you're full health and you're driving towards a tier 10 with a friendly tier 10 besides you, they will not shoot you because they know. I think every experienced player will know that the tier 10 is more dangerously than this Panther. So they don't notice you. So what you do is you get a couple of shots on them, because most people don't know that the penetration is pretty good. It's 160 millimeters of penetration on this gun. And you can, if you shoot the white spots, you can, if you hit the weak spots, you can do some damage, and then they notice you. So what you have to do is then, if they notice you, you drive back, you try to flank him and get more shots at him. This is a good game for an example of it. Like you see here that I drove in a long circle because I knew that the whole enemy team was camping in their base and they will shoot me immediately because I'm an easy hit and only one shot, so that's a free kill. So I drive around and I wanted to flank the T-54 there. And I take my time. I mean, I know that this tank is fast. The only reason why I don't go fast is because I'm driving on a swampy area. Plus it's uphill, but normally you go easily 70 km/h. You want to bully those tanks. Try to flank him. People will not notice you until you taken off 500 HP or something, and then they will turn all their turrets towards you. So what you have to do then is you have to back up, let your team finish the job, and they are destroyed. And you get 50% of their experience because you helped them supporting. This tank is a support tank, not a scout tank. You can use it as a scout in early game and in late games, but in mid game you want to use this as a support. Don't be afraid to drive. I mean, this tank is made to drive, so use it. Also the good armor. That armor sometimes saved my life. 85 millimeters of armor sloped at a good angle. That's 130 millimeters of effective armor. If you're backing up towards a corner and you angle the armor a bit by yourself, you sometimes even can bounce tier 10 guns on it. People don't know that it has good armor though. People don't know how this tank even feels. I mean, I come into battle and people immediately say like, oh my god, I feel misery for you that you driving this tank, and I always say to them, this tank is awesome, and they ask why, and it's too long to explain. That's why I made a video of it, how to use this awesome tank. The only downfall of this tank is the hit points. I think 200 extra hit points can make this tank lots more fun. I mean, I know it's a Scout money, but I think it's German Scout, so I think a little bit more hit points can become handy. So this is what I mean by, oh no, so so I died here, and I got one shot. Pause it here. I have 155 damage of him taken off, and then he crashes into me. Watch this. 205 HP I'm left, and he has 130. That's, well, 60 HP off and around 80 HP with me. This tank is heavy. It's 85 tons, people. Use this to the advantage. Use this as an anti-scout. I drove into so many T50-2s, VKs and ELCs with my, I think this tank is only 1 week out, and I drove in so many scouts with this thing. Even medium tanks crash into you and you do more damage to them. It's a German light tank. German light tanks weigh around 80 tons. Don't expect it to be, well, light. If you do lots more damage in ramming than sometimes you're shooting, so use this ramming to your advantage. You are fast as shit, you can do lots of damage to them as you crash into them immediately. And then he finished me off. Why? I wanted to use the E1 as cover, but I failed. I was a little bit too slow. If I was a little bit earlier, I could have finished off the T54 and maybe the other T54 also. But that's it. This is how to play the Aufklärungspanzer Panther. I only got 750 XP on this. I mean, I've had games where I got 1400 to 1500 XP, but they were not as good as this game. This game shows you how to play this tank effectively. This is how you want to play every game. Of course, there are maps like Sand River where you can't really do a lot. Try to scout on those maps. I know you can't support them. This tank is the best in not city maps, more in village maps like this map. In open maps you want to scout, and in closed maps you want to, well, hope that you not die. But that's it. Next week I'm going to make a video about how to use RT on Himmelsdorf. Lots of people complain about RT on Himmelsdorf, but I think it's pretty cool to use RT on Himmelsdorf. I like those. I like that map even with artillery. So we'll see. See you next time. I'm Phalhell and I'm out. Bye.